Hi, my name is Annalise from MojoDesk, and today we are going to be comparing the Secretlab MAGNUS PRO XL to the MojoDesk Organic Curve. We are going to focus on work surface, stability, magnetic cable management, functionality, and price. Now, let's go ahead and take some measurements. The MAGNUS PRO XL measures at just shy of 70 inches wide and 31.5 inches deep. However, because the flip-up cable tray takes up 5 inches of your work surface, that leaves you with a usable space of 26.5 inches. The work surface of the MAGNUS PRO XL comes in one color, black, and is made of a combination of wood wrapped in a metal sheet. Also shown is their magnetic desk mat. Also to note, the desk shape is a flat front edge with straight sides. The desktop we are featuring today is our popular carbon fiber, which is one of 8 options. All of our desktops are made in our Denver factory with wood sourced from FSC Forests, and we are Green Guard Gold certified. For more information, check the link in the description. Unlike the Magnus's desk front edge, MojoDesk has a curved front edge to give you wrist comfort and proper ergonomics. It is also good to note that there are no straight edges on this desk, so you are going to have curved corners, a curved side, and a curved back edge. Now let's go ahead and measure the MojoDesk Organic Curve. This desk measures at 72 inches wide, and with the curve, it is 29 inches deep. One of the most important things that you want in a standing desk is stability. You don't want any shake or wobble, whether you're gaming or working. So let's go ahead and measure the frame. Before we go into measurements, there's a couple of things I want to point out about the frame. The legs and the feet connect at an L-shaped connection versus a T-shape, which would be directly in the center. Another thing I want to note is that the thinnest part of the 3-stage column is connected to the foot, whereas the thickest part is up at the top. Traditionally, this is reversed, where the thickest part of the 3-stage column is at the bottom and the thinnest part is up near the top. And lastly, I want to point out that there's a significant amount of grease that comes from the legs. This is actually noted as normal in the instructions guide. Now, let's get into some measurements. The column at the bottom measures at 2 inches wide, and the column at the top measures at 2¼ inches. Before we get into any measurements, it's good to note that the MojoDesk 3-stage frame does not have any holes or grease. Also, the legs and the feet connect in a T-shaped formation directly in the center. Now let's get into some measurements. The MojoDesk bottom column measures at 2¾ inch thick, and the top column measures to 2¼ inches thick. So our thinnest column is equal to their thickest column. Now I'm going to demonstrate the stability by putting some light pressure on the back, side, and front of each desk. Let's go ahead and start with the Secretlab. And from the side. And the front. And over to the MojoDesk. Now let's get into table management. Unlike other desks, including our own, the Secretlab MAGNUS sit-to-stand desk has the power supply at the bottom of the leg. The electrical runs through the leg column with an available outlet for you at the cable tray here, which in theory you would be able to hide all of your wires. Unfortunately, at the time of this recording, Secretlab emailed us advising us not to use the outlet inside of the cable tray due to a potential electrical concern. For more information, please check the link in the description. As mentioned before, we are going to go into the flip-up cable tray, where it is designed for you to hide your wires within the tray below it. But because the outlet is unusable, you are still going to have power wires hanging. On the MojoDesk side, your cable management starts up at the top of your desk, where you can feed all of your wires in through these grommets. Then you can feed them into this magnetic cable tray, which is strong enough to hold many wires. From the cable tray, you can attach your 6-outlet power bar, which is also magnetized, for you to put in your preferred placement. Then you are able to feed the wires into this flexible cable chain with adhesive strips on the sides, for the end result being one wire leaving for a clean and organized look. As mentioned before, with the flip-up cable tray, that leaves you with a usable workspace depth of 26.5 inches. So when you're using your monitor arm, your screen may be closer than what you're used to. The maximum lifting weight of the Magnus is 265 pounds, with the maximum height being 49.2 inches. And the lowest is 25.6 inches. One last thing I would like to mention before moving on to the MojoDesk is that in order to turn off the LED display, you need to flip this switch to turn it off into standby mode. This eliminates any use of the buttons, and then to adjust your desk, you need to flip the switch back on to be able to function it again. Now over here to the MojoDesk side, you attach the monitor arm to the back of your desk, and this provides you with the full usage of the 29 inches of workspace. The maximum lifting capacity of the MojoDesk is 300 pounds, and the maximum height is 49.4 inches. And the lowest setting is 23.8 inches. And lastly, let's talk about price. At the time of the recording, the Secretlab MAGNUS XL Pro is $1,007 plus shipping to your area. The MojoDesk Organic Curve is $879.99 for desk plus free shipping. If you would like the bundle of the desk plus the cable management system of the cable tray, 6-outlet power bar, and cable chain, that brings your total to $1,107 plus free shipping. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit more about MojoDesk and Secretlab MAGNUS. If you would like to see more comparison videos or check out our current promotions, please go to mojodesk.com. As always, we are here to help.